Are you unknowingly damaging your brain every single day after 40 without realizing it? As we age past 40, the brain naturally begins to change, but the powerful truth is that many of these changes can be slowed down or even improved with simple daily habits. Your brain is not fixed or declining automatically, it is constantly adapting through a process called neuroplasticity, which means it can grow stronger with the right stimulation. One of the biggest scientific facts you should understand is that brain cells can still form new connections even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond if you use your brain actively. First, focus on sleep, because sleep is not just rest, it is when your brain cleans itself. During deep sleep, your brain removes toxic waste proteins like beta amyloid, which are strongly linked to conditions like Alzheimer's disease. If you consistently sleep less than 6 hours, your brain does not get enough time to perform this cleaning process, and over years this can increase cognitive decline. Try to maintain a fixed sleep schedule where you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid using bright screens at least 1 hour before bed because blue light reduces melatonin, which is the hormone that controls sleep. Instead, you can listen to calm audio or read something light to relax your brain naturally. Next comes physical movement, which is one of the most powerful brain protectors after 40. When you walk or exercise, your body increases blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients. Scientific studies show that regular walking can increase the size of the hippocampus, which is the part of the brain responsible for memory. Even a simple 30-minute walk 5 days a week can reduce the risk of dementia significantly. If possible, include light strength training because muscles release special chemicals called myokines that directly support brain health. You do not need a gym, even simple home exercises like squats or resistance bands can help. Now let us talk about food, because what you eat directly shapes how your brain functions. Your brain uses a large amount of energy and needs stable glucose levels to work properly. Avoid excessive sugar because constant spikes and crashes in blood sugar can damage blood vessels in the brain over time. Instead, focus on foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, because they help maintain the structure of brain cells. Include colorful vegetables like spinach, carrots, and berries because they contain antioxidants that protect brain cells from damage. Turmeric is another powerful ingredient because it contains curcumin, which has been shown to reduce inflammation in the brain. Try to drink enough water because even mild dehydration can affect memory, attention, and mood. Mental stimulation is equally important because a brain that is not used becomes weaker over time. Think of your brain like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it becomes. Activities like reading, learning a new language, solving puzzles, or even engaging in meaningful conversations can keep your brain active. Try to learn something new regularly because novelty forces the brain to create new neural pathways. For example, you can learn a musical instrument or even try cooking new recipes, which require attention and coordination. Social connection is another powerful but often ignored factor for brain health. People who maintain strong social relationships have a lower risk of cognitive decline. When you talk to others, your brain processes language, emotions, and memory all at once, which keeps multiple areas active. Isolation, on the other hand, can increase stress hormones and accelerate brain aging. Make it a habit to regularly talk to friends, family, or even join community groups. Stress management is critical because chronic stress can shrink parts of the brain involved in memory. When you are stressed, your body releases cortisol, which in high amounts can damage brain cells. Simple techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or even spending time in nature can reduce stress levels. You do not need long meditation sessions, even 5 to 10 minutes of slow breathing can calm your nervous system. Now let us talk about the importance of controlling blood pressure and sugar levels. High blood pressure can damage small blood vessels in the brain, leading to reduced oxygen supply. Similarly, uncontrolled diabetes can harm nerve cells and increase the risk of memory problems. Regular checkups are important because these conditions often do not show symptoms early. By managing these conditions, you are directly protecting your brain health long term. Another important habit is limiting alcohol and avoiding smoking. Excess alcohol can shrink brain volume and affect memory and decision making. Smoking reduces oxygen supply to the brain and increases the risk of stroke. If quitting completely feels difficult, try to reduce gradually and seek support if needed. Sunlight exposure also plays a role in brain health. Sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D, which is essential for brain function and mood regulation. Low vitamin D levels have been linked to cognitive decline and depression in older adults. Try to spend at least 15 to 20 minutes in sunlight daily, preferably in the morning. Let us now understand the role of gut health, because your gut and brain are deeply connected. This connection is known as the gut-brain axis, where bacteria in your gut influence your mood and cognition. Eating fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains supports healthy gut bacteria. Fermented foods like yogurt or curd can also improve gut health, which indirectly benefits the brain. Hydration may sound simple, but it is extremely important. Your brain is made up of about 75% water, and even small dehydration can reduce concentration and memory performance. Make it a habit to drink water regularly throughout the day instead of waiting until you feel thirsty. Another powerful but simple practice is maintaining a routine. Your brain loves patterns and routines because they reduce mental stress and improve efficiency. Having a consistent daily routine for meals, sleep, and activities helps your brain function smoothly. Listening to music can also support brain health. Music activates multiple brain regions, including those involved in memory and emotion. Even listening to songs from your past can trigger positive memories and improve mood. Avoid multitasking too much because constantly switching tasks can overload your brain. Instead, focus on one task at a time, which improves memory and reduces mental fatigue. Practicing gratitude is another simple yet powerful habit. When you focus on positive aspects of life, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which improve mood and mental clarity. You can simply think of 3 things you are grateful for every day. Let us talk about posture, because poor posture can reduce blood flow to the brain. Sitting or standing upright allows better oxygen supply, which supports brain function. If you sit for long hours, take breaks and stretch regularly. Another useful tip is to protect your hearing, because hearing loss is linked to cognitive decline. When hearing is reduced, the brain has to work harder to process sounds, which takes away resources from memory and thinking. If needed, do not hesitate to use hearing aids, because they can actually protect brain health. Eye health is also important because vision problems can limit brain stimulation. Regular eye checkups ensure that your brain continues to receive clear visual information. Learning relaxation techniques before sleep can improve both sleep quality and brain health. Simple breathing patterns like inhaling slowly and exhaling longer can calm your mind. It is also helpful to reduce exposure to constant negative news because it increases stress and anxiety. Instead, choose balanced information and limit the time you spend consuming stressful content. Laughter is a natural brain booster. When you laugh, your brain releases endorphins, which improve mood and reduce stress. Try to watch something funny or spend time with people who make you laugh. Even small daily habits can create big, long-term effects on your brain. Consistency is more important than intensity when it comes to brain health. You do not need drastic changes, just steady, simple improvements in your lifestyle. Remember that your brain, after 40, is still highly capable of growth and adaptation. By taking care of your body, mind, and lifestyle, you can maintain sharp thinking and good memory for many years. Start with 1 or 2 habits today and slowly build on them over time. Your future self will thank you for every small step you take now.